Mitchell Heisman has asked us for a method of painting Chaos Space Marine power swords. So today we're going to show you a great method of painting an orange glowing blade. Now to do this you want to start out with a base coat of Mephiston red, and then we're going to layer the blade using Wild Rider red. After that we're going to start adding some oranges to really build up the effect. So we'll be starting out with Troll Slayer orange, followed by Fire Dragon bright, and then finally we'll highlight the blade using Uriel yellow. But we need to start out with a base coat of Mephiston red, which I'm going to apply with my medium base brush, and what you want to do here is just achieve a nice even red across the entire blade. So, as always, be sure to thin your paint down with a little bit of water so it dries nice and smooth. And when you're ready, all you've got to do is paint the whole blade, and you will need 2 thin coats with this colour. Next, add a layer to the blade of Wild Rider red, and you want to paint almost the entire blade here, only avoiding the recessed details, such as the little notches we've got along here, and also on the power node you'll want to pick this part out, but leave Mephiston red still showing in the recesses around it. And once again you'll need 2 thin coats with this colour. Once you've reached this point, you're then ready to add some brighter oranges to the blade to really build up the effect. And the first colour for this is going to be Troll Slayer orange. Now I'm going to be applying this with a medium layer brush, and what I want to do is thin it down here. It's already quite a thin paint, so that's a great advantage for doing this kind of technique with it, but we want it to be a little bit thinner than it already is, so you need to add some water to it. Quite a bit of water as well. You're looking to mix it down to around about this sort of consistency. So you want it to be quite thin like this, you see. And then what you do is apply it onto your blade, but towards the top cutting side of it on this side here. So I'm going to apply it thin. You can see it's very thin like this, and I'm going to bring it all the way down to just beyond halfway, so about this point here. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of the blade, but towards the bottom, so down like this. Now this initial coat you can see is quite subtle, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is add a second coat in exactly the same way, just a little bit further up on that side and a bit further down on that side, just to make the orange a bit stronger as we get further towards the tip of the blade here and further towards the base of the blade just there. I'm using the same mix now to apply that second coat, and you can see when I put this on, the colour is much stronger this time. We're now going to move on to Fire Dragon Bright, which we're going to apply in the same way as we did with Troll Slayer Orange. This is very thinned down, so you can see as I apply it, it's very thin, and I'm again looking to put this a little bit further towards the tip of the blade and a bit further towards the base of it as well. Now once this first coat's dry, I'll apply a second coat in the same way, but going a little bit further towards either end. So on the tip of the blade, I'm looking from about that point upwards, and on the base, about that point downwards. And be sure to pick out the node at this point as well. And once you've finished building up that orange, you're ready to add an edge highlight of Uriel yellow. And you want to go all the way around the edge of the blade here very lightly, just like this. And then you also want to pick out that central ridge as well. So you will need a small layer brush to do this. Now one of the bits to pick out at this stage too is the little power node. And for this, all you need to do is apply some of the colour to this part just here. And there we are, that's this Chaos powered blade complete. So Mitchell, I really hope this answered your question, and I hope you have fun painting your Chaos Space Marines too. And we'll see you all again very soon.